Can Erbilgin, as you've read, is the immediate past president of the Rotary Club of New York. And in conjunction with the International Forgiveness Institute, there is a declaration that he's going to share with us, a declaration that we can all enjoin ourselves to. So I'm going to invite Can. Please come forward, Can, and share with us what we need to hear.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think it's been translated to English, Hebrew, Arabic, and French, right?
Hopefully.
I'll do my presentation in Swedish then.
Ask the interpreters about that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not.
It does come off. Perfect. I don't want to be confined behind here. Hello, everybody. First of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Robert for making this conference, you and your team, and the volunteers for making this conference a reality. Thank you very much. Every single detail is crucial. You spend countless hours and months of preparation, and people will come and find one thing that didn't go right, and remember it and tell you about it. That's one of the perks of being a leader. And every single detail is very important. It does take a lot of time. I really appreciate it. Thanks for making it happen. More importantly, the message you carry and the education and enlightenment we have received from what you have done is very important for us. Thank you very much for doing it. You and your entire team are incredible. Why am I talking to you? What's the declaration? And what is Rotary? You may ask first. So I think if I answer these three questions, I'll satisfy what I'm asked to do here. Rotary is an international organization. It's been around for over 100 years. There's about 1.3 million Rotarians in over 200 countries. It has 6 avenues of service: peace and conflict prevention, disease prevention and treatment, water and sanitation, maternal and child health, basic education and educational literacy, economic community development. That pretty much covers it all, I guess. And in order to achieve these avenues of service, everything actually has to be filtered through the forgiveness. If you don't forgive yourself and others and go through that filtration, those avenues will end up in a dead end. And that's why our organization has been around over 100 years. What is Rotary Club of New York? Rotary International, 1.3 million Rotarians. It has chapters in each city, over 200 countries. Rotary Club of New York is the 6th oldest club in the world. This year is the 107th year of our club, and our club has prepared a small video clip that explains what we have done during my presidency. So if you play that clip, people will have an idea of what Rotary Club of New York is and what it has done very recently, instead of me explaining it a little bit more visual. It's only no more than 6 minutes. Is there audio? You might want to start from the beginning.
Same problem as this morning? No. Can you...
As they're working on it, I could continue as they're working on it.
Yes, please.
The first couple of sentences of our declaration was the most important to me, personally. It goes, Gandhi has said that if true peace is ever to be achieved in this world, if we are to make war against war, then we must begin with the children. Peace out there in the world is possible only when we have peace inside of us, and that it can take years to develop. Now, look around you and count how many people you see that's younger than 25. All the young people out there checking people in. I know I'm on the record, it's being recorded, and I need to be politically correct, but I'm not going to be for just a minute. You should be out there filling out tickets and papers. They need to be here running this conference. We cannot build a future for people and they have nothing to say in it. They will build their own future. It's not your future, your life. Your future is limited now. That's why old people talk about the past all the time. When you speak to young people, you talk about the future and opportunities. We have to let them have the vision and help them build the future instead of gather around, talk about it, and let them come in and appreciate and say thank you. 100 years from now, everybody's gonna die. You're gonna have new people in the world. And they're going to repeat the same mistakes we are repeating today. Because they too had us wait outside, made a decision, and told us, come on, this is a beautiful thing I have built for you. We didn't like it. They don't like it now. Why repeat the same mistake over and over? The first sentence of the declaration is very important to us, but I don't believe we have fully understood it. In the coming months, it's itself.
The size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them.
Absolutely.
This is something I once heard John say, and it's always stuck with me.
I get it.
I had no idea I'd be the only woman there. I didn't even notice I was the only woman. But when I was there, the thing that attracted me the most were the 4 questions on the wall.
Is it the truth? Is it beneficial? Will it create goodwill and friendships? I mean, those are all principles that apply to everyday life, and it's really quite exciting. The Rotary Club of New York has a rich history. We're there in New York City comes with a certain responsibility because the projects that we are doing are not just local in our vicinity, but certainly international.
I've been engaging with the Rotary Club more than 30 years. I met with the Rotary Club New York leadership to discuss a lot how to work together to make this world better.
Rotarians have to be the bridge between the needs and the people who need it. In order to become that bridge, we have to be extraordinary people. We have to set our dreams and goals harder and higher than what we are capable in any moment in any time.
Having been with Rotary for 17 years, it also means, of course, having had 17 presidents. Each of them had entirely different styles.
John came into his presidency of the Rotary Club of New York at just the right time. The idea of streaming the monthly international breakfast meetings all around the world came from John and Con Sawyer.
And archive them, so that in several years you can look back at them and say, wasn't it great when this ambassador addressed our club and he focused on these specific topics that now again have become relevant.
Thousands of Rotarians could meet in one platform and not only listen or watch the meeting, but actually join and participate, ask questions, receive answers.
I started working for the Rotary Club of New York even before I became a member. This year, we really shot up online. We were able to engage with millions of people around the globe through our social media engagements.
Rotary was founded over 100 years ago in Chicago, and since then we are now in more than 200 countries in the world. What made this year unique was that we created a common project alongside United Nations and other organizations, which stands for Adults and Girls Empower and Educate, where we focus on the education of young girls in Syria.
And this is what is unique about this project, that so many people have come together with a common intention of bringing change.
Aiming to help girls starting from Sierra Leone and Africa, and after that we can extend this project to any countries around the world.
This year has been a very special year for the Rotary Club of New York.
We need quite a few honoring members.
One of the guest speakers was UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon.
And it was truly a highlight where many people came to this event at the Penn Club. And we really celebrated the very core of Rotary.
Our first speaker in our greatest speaker at the United Nations was the permanent representative of Iran at the event. This was the first time a government official representative has come to a Rotary meeting as a speaker against Iran.
We have the director of UNESCO, Marie-Paul Rudel. NYPD Commissioner, James O'Neill.
Head of World Bank Pujoy Glatzer, Ambassador of South Korea to the United Nations, Honorable Chung Ki-hwan,
the Chief of FDNY, James E. Leonard,
Deputy Executive Director of Renewal, Maham Prem.
I get a chance to work with some of the most amazing people in the world because I'm a member of the Rotary Club of New York.
If I were to describe Chan's leadership in my words, I would say we were able to take on big projects.
We have this great vision to make the Rotary Club of New York visible throughout the world.
We were able to bring our club to a very prestigious venue, that being the Renewal. The Rotary Club of New York has always celebrated a glamorous venue as part of its history.
And John was always accessible. He ran every meeting. Another thing that he did was create partnerships with other NGOs.
I think with his presidency, we should allow Rotary Club New York jump in the United Nations, as a real important, substantial partner, to work together. I really appreciate his leadership and professionalism and passion.
What is really most amazing in my role as executive director of the club is to see these many professions come together in one room.
And doing good for other people who cannot help themselves.
We all have dreams, and the Rotary Club makes it possible for all of us to come together and make these dreams possible.
And as president, I'm proud that we have become that bridge between people and leaders.
I'm sure that we can change the world, and we will change the world. Thank you.
That should be it, I believe, right? Thank you. If you could put up the four-way test, I'll appreciate it. So you have an understanding of what the Rotary International is, what our club has done very recently. And one of the other things we have done was eradicate polio, nearly eradicate polio. In the 1980s, Rotary started a project to completely eradicate polio from the world. There were millions of children that were affected by it, and hundreds of thousands were being affected every year. Long story short, last year, the count was less than 15. That's a great achievement. It has taken some time, but it's a great achievement. So when I was introduced to Dr. Robert, and when I was introduced to the Forgiveness Institute and the philosophy of it, I thought it would fit perfectly the four-way test of Rotary. And just like we have almost eradicated polio from the face of the earth, maybe together we can also eradicate the hatred from the hearts of the people. Whether this disease is physical or emotional, it's still a disease. It needs to be treated. It needs to be treated right away. And they also affect other people when it's emotional. If you're missing an arm or limping, it may affect you. But if it's a psychological issue, it affects the entire society. So by working on this thing, by fixing one by one, we're going to fix the entire society, humanity as one. On a large platform, you have seen how large our platform is. Together we'll be larger. As you join in with your institutions and with your families as individuals, it will get that much larger. Together we'll have a higher impact. Every single classroom, every single student on a very early ages needs to start learning this philosophy so that they emotionally grow up to be healthy. We're not going to prevent them from getting hit by a bus or anything like that. We can't hold their hand for the rest of their life, but we can make a difference in how they look at life and how they will react to an accident as such may happen in the future. For this, we have signed this joint declaration, and for that philosophy, for that vision, and for that goal, we're working together. And we need to work together, not only Rotary Forgiveness Institute and the sponsors, but every single individual. It will make a difference. Years ago, I'm serving as a service chair. This woman walks in, kind of rushing into the meeting. I'm the service, so you can't just walk in. What are you doing? I'm just going to join the meeting. I need to say something. I don't even know this lady. I say, okay, give you 20, 30 seconds. We have a whole meeting set up. You can't just get up and talk. She gets up and says, about 30 years ago, this club did a surgery for me, saved my life. And I grew up to become a lawyer. Now I have started an organization in my town, and me and my other lawyer friends, we do the same for other children. I just want to say thank you. and I'm out of time. I'm there. I said, well, no, you can keep talking. It's fine. You know, you have time. This is a really amazing story. She said, I actually need to leave anyway. She got on a plane from Africa, came to New York, landed on JFK, came to our meeting, said thank you, get back on the cab, get back on the plane and left. And that inspired me incredibly. I started getting more and more involved. That one little thing, that one soul you save and help, if that person passes the buck and does it for someone else, what you have done today is infinite, it's forever. It does make a big difference. If you're not touching other people's lives in a positive way, we are wasting ours. Dr. Robert, at my last board meeting on the 29th, about 14 days ago, your application was barely accepted. And now you have officially become a member of the Rotary Club of New York. I congratulate you. Thank you very much. Rotary Club of New York in 1930 has designed the pin and gave it to Rotary International. They said, here, you need a symbol, logo. Those little marks those are avenues of service. It used to be 8, now it's 6. This Rotary International changed its pin, obviously. It's a different pin they use. However, at the end of my term, I had this pin reproduced, and I saved one for you. And if I could come up here, I'd like to give it to you, make it official member. Thank you very much. I'm going to end my presentation. We're running out of time, and you could have the last word, as you should. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, John. It's an honor to be part of an organization that almost got rid of polio, and now I hope it almost gets rid of unhealthy anger. This is a very high-powered group. This declaration that we have now that is on the Rotary Club of New York's website, the Declaration for Peace and Community Renewal through Forgiveness Education, has already been sent out to over 1 million people. And we are going to be working, we hope, with Rotary International soon, and we are going to be trying to bring forgiveness education that you learned about over and over and over again today, thanks to many people, such as those from Belfast in the United States and the Philippines and Galilee. And we're going to be trying to bring forgiveness education to children in war-torn lands. And so we're going to see what we can do. We've now made a commitment to that. And since John and I are like really high achievers, the pressure is on, and we shall see what we can do. And so I would like to thank you all, and now I would like to actually give our Master of Ceremonies the absolute final word.
I love to take it for the main reason that Robert can't thank himself for his vision and his energy to having brought us all here and made this all possible. So I have to take the mic so that I can give the credit where the credit really is due. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Jacqueline and her team of volunteers once again. She is amazing. I'd also like to thank the other members of the steering committee for this conference, Father Eamon Kelly, who I know is here but just stepped out, Father Russ McDougall from Tantur, who's been juggling 2 events at once, and Yehuda Stolov from the Interfaith Encounter Association, who you heard this morning. It's been an effort by numerous organisations. We're so pleased that Rotary International is part of the organisation, but it's really all of us and all of you. Thank you for being part of the vision. Now we've started the process. We've opened the gates. The job now is to work out what do we do next. One thing we do next is we keep in touch. We will be sending all of you links to the various videos, including the Sachs interview about which we've had lots of requests. We will be keeping in touch with you and offering you opportunities take the opportunities to learn more about each other, because forgiveness is our expression of our free will. It is our choice. I've chosen to associate myself with Professor Robert Enright. I'm very glad to have done so. I hope you are too. Have a wonderful future.